I read a lot of psychology, because it's like self-fixing, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And so I figured out just reading stuff that I need to replace, okay, the negative voice or voices in my head with other voices, okay? So I used to hear this: you're not good enough, you suck. And now I hear this: you're not good enough, you suck. And it's the same words, but you know, she's nicer, you know what I mean? She's kind of sweet. It sounds ironic, you know what I mean? She's a nice old immigrant woman, and she's wearing like a colorful headscarf, and you know, I can deal with that. I'm knocking my glasses off. This is dangerous comedy, guys. Dangerous comedy. I'm from Boston, Mass, originally. Thank you. And when I moved to LA, I moved right into the middle of Hollywood, actually not too far from here, right? And then I realized, like, when I moved to Hollywood, I brought way too much ridiculous stuff with me. You know what I mean? Like, I brought thoughts and feelings, and conscience, you know, a moral compass. And I love telling this at a really Hollywood club, you know, because always in the front row, it's like, Jeannie, what are thoughts and feelings? Come on, you know those, Megan. We learned them in acting class. You can simulate those. But I like acting. I'm not a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Like, I love acting. You know, anytime I discover my acting range, right? Check it out. Okay? Like this, right? Like this. Teacher. Totally. Not a good teacher, but teacher. Okay? But like this, substitute teacher. Take that, Christian Bale. I have an agent, sort of. I think I have an agent. And he called me recently, and he said, Adam, I know how to sell you. I got it. You are the ugly Ben Affleck. Whoa, hold on. Or the good-looking Tiny Tim. Okay, all right. You got it covered. You got it covered from both ends. Chris was talking about jobs and resumes and stuff like that. I actually did the corporate 9-to-5 cubicle thing with the fluorescent lights and all that. And like, the work is okay. The worst part to me was the interview too. I swear, the HR interviewer. Because they're so freaky. They're so weird. Like this is like, they freak out about weird stuff. Like, they'd be like, you know, look at my resume. I'm sitting right there. And it's like, I don't, no. Why? Oh, you're so good otherwise. I don't understand. What were you doing between 1997 and 1999? I was building bombs for Al Qaeda. Is that administrative or clerical? Was that contract or were you working full time? If I called them up, would they say good things about you? They probably wouldn't speak to a woman, so I don't know. So here's the trick. What you got to do with the corporate thing is you just got to give them what they want to see. Play their game. If you're going to go that far, just go all the way. So like, I had to add some stuff to my resume to make it, you know, seamless. So I had this position on there that I added was independently contracted principal in charge of domestic procedures, right? What does that mean? It means I didn't have a job. I was unemployed. I was basically vacuuming my underpants. I was tickling the pickle a lot. And okay, got it. Let's move on. Take a typing test. Get into a test. So I recently, you know, it's like you think about. You do this, you do anything in life, especially this. You think about like fame and success. You know, how am I doing and stuff. And recently, I'll tell you guys, I did a gig in the Hollywood area where my name was outside of the venue on a chalkboard on the sidewalk. Yeah, fucking chalk. On a blackboard. Old school. Little House on the Prairie, you know? And I thought, that's better than a whiteboard. Seriously. That's better than a dry erase board because it takes more effort. You know what I mean? Someone had to go like, ouch, you know, like that. And like, my dream, like the top of the heap would be someday I get those vinyl letters that you have to like press into those tracks. You know, and you have to have that big stick, reachy grab thing. You know, the guy has to like put the letters way up high, you know, on the marquee. You know, it's simple dreams. You know, that would be a measure of success. And it's like, I worry about, like, what am I really accomplishing with my life in the big picture? What's my legacy going to be? You know, when I think about the gravestones of great and important men, you know, and I just say man because, you know, I'm sexist. But basically, it's like, think about gravestones, though. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's like Marlon Brando, actor. like Ronald Reagan, president / actor. And what the hell is my gravestone gonna say? It keeps me up at night. I worry about it. Someday, you go to the cemetery, Adam Gropman, dead. Substitute teacher, tech support specialist, door-to-door census worker, seasonally, gas station attendant, flower delivery man, ... Please see back of gravestone. It's an expensive gravestone. You go to the back, it says like, had paper route, shoveled snow, picked strawberries, can type 50 words a minute, able to lift heavy boxes. For hotel and restaurant work, see other gravestone. That's not a cool gravestone. Not that cool, Not going to get chicks from that gravestone. If it did, I could get chicks. Here's the thing, though. We all want to have immortality. We all want to live forever in some way. And one way to do that, just have something named after you, right? Like a school. Schools are always named after people. I thought about it. If I play my cards right for the rest of my life, I could have a school named after me. Yeah, it's going to be a shitty school. It's like, what's that building over there? Oh, that is the Adam M. Gropman Comprehensive Middle School. Wow, the roof's on fire and school's spelled wrong. Well, it's a 2-year school. There's only one teacher and he's a substitute. So, what are you going to do?